So this is the Chicago Bulls roster for the 1984, I believe, 1983 NBA season. I'm going to simulate into the 1984 draft, which has Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. We have a choice to make. Let's decide. So we end the season at 13-69. Magic Johnson wins the 1983 MVP, or 1984, sorry. Ralph Sampson wins the 1984 Rookie of the Year. Kevin McHale brings home the 1984 Sixth Man of the Year. Tree Rollins wins the DPOY. Sleepy Floyd is the MIP for the year. Brad Nelson, coach of the LA Lakers, 70 wins on the season. Here's all NBA first team: Magic Johnson, IT, Larry Bird, Julius Erving, and Moses Malone. This is going to be such a fun My League. Alex English, Gus Williams, Mark Aguirre, Clark Kellogg, and Kareem. All NBA second team, all NBA third team. We got Ricky Green, Roby Free, Dominique Wilkins, Marquise Johnson, and Jeff Ruland. Sorry, all defensive teams: Sidney Moncrief, Magic, Larry Bird, Larry Nance, and Tree Rollins, Dennis Johnson, Paul Pressey, Bobby Jones, Kevin McHale, and Kareem on all defensive third team. Now, this offseason is where we start the series. Now, there's two big all-time greats in this draft: Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, we won 13 games this season, so there is a solid chance that we can recreate history and have Michael Jordan return to the Chicago Bulls. But I'm going to attempt something that I've never done personally. So it's the Bulls and the Pacers. We get the first pick. We get Michael Jordan, guaranteed. But I'm going to try something else. I want both. I want Michael Jordan and I want Hakeem Olajuwon. If I can make it happen, I'll trade Reggie Theus. I will trade everything I need to bring both of these guys in. Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon would be one of the best duos. They're like next to Kobe and Shaq. We just got it. We just got Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan. I'm just going to double check that we got both the number 1 and number 2 picks. And we do. Hakeem and Michael Jordan. Welcome to Chicago, man. Let's go! So, welcome to the 1984 NBA draft. This is David Stern, the number 1 pick. There's John Stockton too, I suppose. John Stockton's here. But we got Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, number 1 pick out of UNC to the Chicago Bulls. And then the number 2 pick, also to the Chicago Bulls, is Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. This is going to be the most ridiculous duo ever. And dare I say, let's go for the number 3 pick too and get John Stockton. This would make us, this would be fucking crazy. Let's see what we can do real quick. I feel like we're close to having a deal here. We do. We've done it. xRevva is Duffy. We have now made the best big 3 in the history of NBA basketball. John Stockton, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Michael Jeffrey Jordan. This is going to be a ton of fun. This series is going to be the most fun I've ever had. Let's get into it. It's going to be the same style that my other series has. We're going to play 25% of the season per episode. I think it's going to be a ton of fun, especially with these 3 at the top of our lineup. It's going to be lit. So it's going to be difficult because John Stockton is the all-time assist leader in the NBA. So pairing him with a guy who says ball dominant as Michael Jordan, and then pairing him with a big man who says ball dominant as Hakeem Olajuwon is going to be tough. But I think we can make it work because this is the best big 3 to ever exist. Dare I say it's better than the Celtics with KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. It's possibly better. I'm not going to say it's better, but it's up there with the big 3 Miami Heat, and it's up there with the big 3 Golden State Warriors. That's all I'm saying. This big 3 with, oh, Michael Jordan's already injured. Wow, 1 to 2 weeks? So we've simulated the first 4 games of the season. We lose to the Milwaukee Bucks 73-124 with Sidney Moncrief and Marquise Johnson leading their charge. We beat the New Jersey Nets 105-103. We lose to the Nuggets, and then we beat the Knicks, whose pick we drafted Hakeem Olajuwon with. Technically, it was owned by the Pacers, but it was originally the Knicks pick. So we're going to play the Indiana Pacers. They have Reggie Theus, the guy who we traded for the Hakeem Olajuwon pick. Let's just get right into it. We're at home in Chicago. Let's go have some fun. Look at that. John Stockton, Michael Jordan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. If this team doesn't three-peat, it is the biggest fail since... I don't know a team off the top of my head, but let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon wins the tip-off. We're going to get a pick here. I see. Actually, we're going to give the ball to John Stockton. Give it to Hakeem down in the post. Let him hit that little drop step. That's no... Okay. Let's settle in here. That's a mismatch. That's a mismatch. That's a fucking mismatch. Hakeem, let's go! Oh my God, Reggie Theus. Reggie Theus took this shit personally. We traded him for Hakeem the Dream, and he took that shit personally, man. So, as per usual, I am fucking rusty. Of course, I have my moments, but currently the goal for these first few episodes is to learn animations. We have the best big three at this time, who all finished top 10 at their position all time. In this game, I'm really just trying to learn the animations of MJ, Hakeem, and Stockton, while also not completely selling the game. Reggie Theus, we traded to the Indiana Pacers to pick up the second pick to draft Hakeem Olajuwon, is playing with a chip on his shoulder. In editing, I thought MJ would hit that fading midi. Regardless, I'm rusty. I've never played with Michael Jordan in NBA 2K24, so I'm hoping I slowly get better. But Reggie Theus came in this game taking shit personally, and he really took it to us, giving us a massive L. So we definitely got some getting better to do. But John Stockton came out and put up 22 and 9 on 8 for 13 from the field. Hakeem the Dream put up 17, 12, and 3 blocks. Michael Jordan put up 16, 7, and 6, but he had 20 shots. We got some work to do. We got some getting better to do. Let's keep it rolling. On the road to our next played game in Washington, we take a 5-4 record. Let's take a look at our player stats, because that's something I do want to keep tabs on. John Stockton with 13.5 and 10. Not terrible. Our top scorer is Michael Jeffrey Jordan with 26 points per game on 55% from the field without attempting a three. Or not. Nope. No, he attempted one. He just missed it. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon on 48%, averaging 21 and 11. So I think we're going to be good for the future. We just got to get better in played games with Michael Jordan. And somehow the Bullets are 12 and 2. This team is 12 and 2. We traded for their starter, or their number 3 pick. We traded for it. So I don't know. Let's see what they're about. And let's do the damn thing. Next up, we have the Washington Bullets. Another team at the bottom of the barrel, but a team we allowed to give us our run for the money nonetheless. So unexpectedly, we have a power struggle. You could say unexpectedly or expectedly, or possibly I'm just still learning the shooting animations. It could be that we have one of the best big threes with 3 ball-dominant guys, or that I'm just learning shooting animations and I'm learning how to run this offense. But Hakeem seems to have taken over our offense in this game especially. He's dominant and is absolutely horsing and bitching around Jeff Rutland. I'm still learning Michael Jordan's animations and Stockton's as well, but I don't know how to allow Stockton to flourish, especially in the long term. If we have Hakeem and Mike, Stockton flourishes as the primary ball handler, but it's hard to allow him to run the offense when Michael Jordan and Hakeem do it so much better. Stockton's above the caliber of player that Ray Allen was in Boston, that Clay was in Golden State, and that Bosh was in Miami to allow the big threes to succeed. But he's more ball dominant as well. And this could be a serious problem that could stunt Stockton's growth as the series progresses, could mess up team chemistry, and a lot of other things, but I suppose you really should see. Michael Jordan and Hakeem both showed huge offensive flashes. Hakeem showing his post prowess and Mike showing his ability to create his own shot and shoot off the dribble, and really just Mike being Mike. It's nice being able to learn Michael Jordan's animations and shoot off the pick and roll with Hakeem Olajuwon. And I think long term, the Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon PNR will be great. Hakeem down low and Michael Jordan literally being able to do anything. It looks like Mike and Hakeem are settling in together. It looks like they are settling in, and we're gonna keep feeding them. Go Hakeem, that's all. You big fat damn. Because Stockton only has 10 and 7. Mike has 23 and 7. Hakeem has 22 and 15. Sounds like 2 of them are settling in, and Stockton's still struggling. Or Stockton is just going to be the third man. Mike is going to be Batman. Hakeem is going to be Robin. And John Stockton's going to be... I don't know who John Stockton's going to be. There we go, Mike. Yeah, let's close this one out, Mike. Come on. A minute 55 left here in Chicago. Theus has Rulin down low on Hakeem. Martin with Stockton on him. Sets his screen for Martin. Mahorn. No good. Hakeem can't get the board, but our power forward can. We're working it up the court. We're going to pass back to Hakeem. Michael Jordan, backdoor cut. No, almost the and one. Let's go, Mike. Michael Jordan back with the ball back. He has 26, 3, and 7. Driving in. Oh, no. No. Hakeem, go behind me. Go, Hakeem. I didn't even get a meter. That's too easy for Hakeem. That's game. Call it reps. And we're going to take a look at the box score in this 10-point victory over the Bullets. Michael Jordan, 26, 7, and 5, 12 for 23 from the field. Hakeem the Dream with 24, 17, and 4 on 27 looks. John Stockton with 10 and 7. What more can you want from your big three? Let's keep it moving. We got one more game in us for the episode, and I think it's going to be... Let's play the Spurs. The Spurs are always fucking good. Are they good in 84? I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a whirl. We got a win against the Nets, a loss against the Pacers, a win against the Hawks. No, I'm good. A win against the Knicks, a win against the Cavs, a loss to the Jazz. Hold on. We got a trade offer from the Clippers. Dave Corzine and Dwayne Farmer for a 32-year-old Bill Walton. How good has Bill Walton been? 13 points per game. He could be a backup big for Hakeem. He really could. Dave Corzine is currently, he's currently our backup big. We're going to take it. Fuck it. We're going to take Bill Walton in Chicago. Alrighty. Coming into our final game of the episode against the San Antonio Spurs. Our 5 is still Stockton, Michael Jordan, Rod Higgins, Bill Walton, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Their 5 is Johnny Moore, George Gervin, Gene Banks, Fred Robertson, Artis Gilmore, both Spurs in San Antonio. Let's get it popping. And there's tip-off. We lose it. Artis Gilmore tips it back to, there's their point guard, Moore. Bill Walton picking him up. It's weird having Bill Walton and Hakeem on the team, but it's also weird having Stockton, Mike, and Hakeem Olajuwon all on one team, plus Bill Walton. It could be either a ton of fun or a shit show. Bill Walton, I can't time layups right to save my fucking life, man. Hell of a look, Michael Jordan. Almost green. Hakeem Olajuwon's there in transition for Iceman George Gervin. There we go, Hakeem. I see Bill Walton, but we're going to bring it up with Hakeem. Oh, we got a mismatch with Hakeem the Dream. Let's go. Post up. Hit him with a little drop step. That's too easy. Oh, Michael Jordan's clamping up the Iceman. Give him those pennies, man. That's cookies. Roberts on Bill Walton. That's pennies, man. That's pennies, man. Good cut, Higgins. Good find, Stockton. Come on! That's sweet, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah! Pennies. That's pennies, man. That's pennies, Mike. That's pennies, Mike. The Iceman is nice with it. George Gervin. There we go, Mike. The persistence. Stockton finds him out in transition, and Michael Jordan takes care of the rest. There we go, Mike. Let's lock the fuck in, man. Oh, Stockton with a steal. He's not only the assist leader, but he's also the steals leader. All right, we're going to end it in transition here. Walton. Bill Walton. Okay. Bill Walton, you're a little tired. Drop step, throw it. Lay it up. Okay, we take it. Let's go, Bill. Oh, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. We're going to go live comm the rest of the game. 4.5 minutes to play. Michael Jordan with 31 points. We trail by 3 against the San Antonio Spurs. Hakeem Olajuwon, put it up, man. Put it up! Let's go! Let me know down below if you guys like this new style of video where I do part live com, part post com. It's fun to edit. I'm learning Premiere Pro, so it's all about self-improvement. And I think that last video, the Voyagers episode 1, is my favorite video I've made today. Just because it was so much fun to edit. So many cool transitions and effects I learned how to do. I just had a field day with it. Michael Jordan stops and goes, change of speed, throws it down at the rack. Mr. Riker, I'm sorry, I'm being loud. I'm sorry. You guys are so cute. Look at them. It's sleepy time for the kittens. You guys are so cute. Iceman misses. This is our chance. 3 to play. We could cut their lead, or we could actually take our first lead of this game. We get a Hakeem screen. We're going to go low to Hakeem. Hit him with a little drop step. Hakeem, come on now. That's a steal. Mike on the Iceman. Come on now. Air Jordan and Iceman George Gervin. Let's do this shit. That's cookies. That's clamps. Oh, man. Pennies. Pennies. Pennies! Damn! We're going to go to our pick and roll style. We trail by 5. We're not the biggest three-point shooting team, so we need some buckets here. Bill Walton at the baseline off the assist from Stockton. 33, 5 and 5 for Air Jordan. The Iceman can't knock it down off glass. Hakeem pulls down his 10th rebound of the game. Michael Jordan changes speed past the Iceman. Forces the issue. Underhand lay. Cutting it down to 1. Oh, Michael Jeffrey Jordan! 97-97. Just over a minute to play. Come on now. Oh, John Stockton there in the bonus. Moore's going to go to the line for the second straight possession for the Spurs. John Stockton picks up his 5th foul. Johnny Moore knocks down his first free throw. He can make it a 2-point game. And he does. Hakeem Olajuwon with the angle. Gets the lay off the drop step. Hakeem the Dream 16 and 10. This is a star-studded matchup. Air Jordan, Iceman, or George Gervin. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. This is an insane matchup right here. Let's keep it moving. Hakeem down low on George Gervin. There we go, Hakeem. Hakeem! Hakeem! Weight room! Yeah! Hakeem to the line. 40 seconds left. He has a chance to give us a lead, and he does. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Timeout San Antonio. 40 seconds. I assume they're going to inbound to the Iceman with the Spurs down 1. Air Jordan on the Iceman. They inbound him. Oh, we got the timeout glitch. You haven't fixed the timeout glitch, 2K? What are you doing? Iceman, George Gervin off glass, putting the Spurs up 1. This is where we got to take care of business. Screw you, Stockton. We're going to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has 37, 5 and 5. This is him and Hakeem's team. Let's see if we can force a switch. We can. Hakeem on the roll. Can't put it in. Artis Gilmore knocks down the first free throw. Can he make it a 3-point game? Yes, he does. We're going to take a timeout and do an inbound to Michael Jordan. I think there's no question who we're going to inbound to. We trail by 3, and we have Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Nope, that's it. That is it. Foul George Gervin. We might have just lost to the Spurs. We'll see how free throws go. The Iceman knocks down 1. There's still a lot of time. Still a lot of time. The Iceman misses number 2. Get out. Get out in transition. Get out in transition. Michael Jeffrey Jordan does it. 2-point game. Let's go. The Iceman knocks down free throw number 1, keeping it within 1 possession. The Iceman takes number 2. And we take a timeout. Quick buckets. It might be going to Stockton. We need a 3. Stockton could be the move here. Nope. Michael Jordan, we need you, man. We need you. Give me a screen, Bill. Nope. 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 Stockton, way to wrap around behind. That's it. That's game. Bill, put it back. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's game. George Gervin gave us 48 points and went to war with Michael Jordan, who put up 39, 5, 5, and 3. Hakeem put up 19 and 13. Sidney Green put up 16. Stockton with 8 and 6. And that's going to wrap us up for today's video and the first episode of the 1984 My NBA. We're not just going to stay in 1984, but we are clearly starting in 1984. If you enjoyed, make sure to let down below. And as always, I love you all. You're beautiful. I'm glad to be back. Peace.